Welcome to CK Cold Storage and Farm, the home of delicious meat. We always give the best to the customer satisfaction. Be expectant. We are there for you.
Welcome, my name is Francis Mandala. I should welcome you to CK Farm. Firstly, we do receive cattle from different areas, whereby we have got one specific place as a reception place. At this place, we have got a scale, and some treatments also are done there, since we are receiving from different areas of which we don't know their background. So once we have received the animals, they go into the rail where they are going on the scale. Upon detecting the kgs of the animal, we agree with the farmers and purchase it. We treat it. If it is a female, then we do pregnant diagnosis to check if it is pregnant or not. If it is pregnant, we don't buy the pregnant animals here, because our aim is to fatten them that they go for slaughter. So we don't buy breedable animals here. After purchasing, we keep the animals in the holding area for not less than 3 days. This is to aim at observing them and also introducing them to our feed, which is being used here. Since where they are coming from, they were just not solely feeding on grass. After the observation period is over, we select animals, grouping them in different categories. One we base on sex. All female animals go to one side, and all male animals also go to the other side. For the male animals, we also group them further. This is now based on weight. The bigger animals are grouped in one group. For example, I can say we are basing at the 20 kilograms. Those which are 200 and above, they are in one group, and those which are less than 200, then they will also be placed in one group. This is to avoid injuries, mostly in the male section, whereby they sometimes enjoy by mounting each other. So once a small animal has been mounted by a big animal, the small animal slowly get injured. So to avoid the injuries, then we group them that way. In our feeding pens, we do have feed troughs and the water troughs. We make sure that water troughs are full of water. In the feed troughs, we also need to make sure that the feed troughs have got feed. Here at CK Farm, we do provide feed to our animals mostly in the morning. Let's say maybe from 6, feed mixing processes starts, and by 10 o'clock we used to distribute the feed in all pens. Once the animals are feeding, we use regular intervals checking on their performance. That's based on the weight gain. We do weigh them maybe once a month. Then we record their performance. Upon receiving the order from cold storage, where we are sending our beautiful animals, then we select those which have reached the mature stage, based on the weight they have gained, to cold storage. From there, we hold them into our loader pen. This is the place where we use to load our animals into a truck ready for cold storage.
I'm Marijani Maritano, Senior Government Meat Inspector at CK Cold Storage Abattoir. My role at the abattoir is to inspect the animals so that all diseased animals should not go back into the food chain, and all healthy animals should be passed for human consumption. When the animals have come to the abattoir, they are offloaded in the railage. They are allowed to rest for 24 hours because stressed animals affects the keeping quality of the meat. It decomposes easily. And in the railage, after 24 hours, they are inspected. We call it antemortem inspection of live animals. And if we find that they don't have any infection, we allow them to be slaughtered. But if they have infections, we delay the slaughter, and some can be condemned right away in the railage. From the railage, they are driven into the slaughter standing box. In the standing box, they use captive board pistol to stand the animals. This is to make them unconsciousness so that they should not feel pain when the shell cut the throat of the animal. And it's inhuman to just kill the animal without slaughtering. After slaughtering, then the head is removed and it is placed in the inspection table for the heads. The meat inspector inspects the head, and if he finds that the head is normal, they have no infection, it's passed for human consumption. And then he inspects the lungs, and if they find that there is normal, it passes the lungs for human consumption. The animal is dropped in the dressing table where the hide is removed. After they remove the hide, is investigated, removing of the internal organs. After investigating the organs, then the carcass is split into half. Then the meat inspector inspects the carcass. After inspection of the carcass, it is moved into the chiller, where it is put in the chiller for 24 hours.